Okay, it's testing Sunday. It's Twyla, California. I do not condone the eating of cornstarch. And you know, my problem is squeaking. Is Sunday the 19th. So my car note was due today. I went and paid it yesterday. And so while I was there, there's a store, so I went on in there. And my husband said he needed flour. So I said, let me go in here and get him the flour. So I just did the experiment with this. Stuff is messy when it don't come in boxes, you know. So this is rice flour, as you guys probably recognize. I don't recommend eating this alone. It doesn't give me any, it didn't taste like anything. So I have some cornstarch that I bought from Amazon Fresh. You know, we give us real cornstarch people, we be looking for miracles. So we'll give it a try sometime again. And sometimes we don't like it more, and sometimes it grows on us. So here we go. I'm trying to keep from making a mess, because I want to show you what I'm doing. Just to show you what I'm doing. So there's the starch. I want to put an ample amount. All right. I think, you know what? I notice I'm not the only one that taps after they handle starch. They'll do a little tap here or tap there. And I think it's more or less to clean your utensil. And, you know, because, you know, it's messy. You don't want any unnecessary mess. I made a little mess here. Now, oh, I was so disappointed they didn't have a little small box. Now, you know, so they told me. I don't know who told me because I have it written down. No squeak. I wish I could remember who told me to do that. So please, if you recognize your method, let me know. This person told me only a little. She said very little. I remember that. I just can't remember who it was. So this is experimenting. And again, I don't know how much she used. Maybe, hopefully this is not too much or even too little. So I'm going to... powdered sugar is sweet. So there you go. So then I'm doing this. I'm mixing it up. I don't know if I'm supposed to let it sit or what. But apparently it's an instant thing. So I'm trying to get it all up and through here. Up and through. Because it's roughing these cornstarch streaks. So I'm going to keep on stirring. I'm trying to make the video too long. I have some, you know, I want to taste. This will be a first timer. And I'm trying to figure out how am I going to open this without a mess. Because the tapioca is here, but it doesn't be not a lot of room. Seems like there's a fold. Oh, I think this is a outside, what they call that thing, what they do. plastic wrap, shrink wrap. So be careful opening this stuff. I don't like vacuuming. Okay. Here we go. Drum roll. That was corny. Oh, very sweet. Oh, did I do something wrong? I don't know. But it's not crunchy. It's not squeaky. Very sweet though. It tastes very... So just say for people who like candy flavors and you like a lot of sugar, which I love sugar, but you probably could add a tiny tip of the spoon to your starch. So I'm going to discard this. I have a little bag here. Okay. Now, this is tapioca starch. Now I gotta find a way to open this without making a mess. And I'm saying that, but it'll probably be starch all over me in a second. I ain't gonna say that though. Oh, that's nice. This is cute. I like this packaging. Okay. It has a squeak to it. Okay, I'm at 7 minutes. So I like the packaging. I like to open things from the top, but this has some tape here. So I'm going to try. Hold on, I'll be back. Y'all, I was trying to peel this tape down. It's tight. So I'm just going to cut across here. There we go. To me, it's backwards, though, to have the tapioca up here. This fold, all this stuff, should be at the top. But that's just me. Anyways, this tapioca starch, from what I can see. So I'm going to try it in a sec. What I can see about this tapioca starch seems to be really white. Okay, so here. That's the noise outside. So I'm not going to take that much. This starch is not squeaky. But see there, this starch right here. I'm not going to eat that because it's not squeaky and I'm not going to like it. All right, this. That is really bright. Okay, so only thing I know about tapioca is back in the day when I was a kid, young. Tapioca pudding was very popular. So I'm trying to figure this taste out. There's no squeak. Okay, listen. This starch, maybe it's that brand. This starch tastes fishy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I just swallowed it. It has a fishy taste. So I don't know if that's the tapioca that they used to make the pudding out of. That's one of my favorite. I really like tapioca pudding. I'm gonna put this with that. I mixed it. And I put a pretty heaping spoonful. And remember, I'm not in love with the flavor of that rice flour, but it did squeak it, and it didn't really change the flavor. It's just I noticed the difference. So here we go. So, it didn't work. I know. 12 minutes. Let me get sorted out. Okay. I'm back. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of this. What is this mess? Ugh. This is powdered sugar. I'm not a baker, and I know that's for bakers. I'm taping that bag. Yeah, I know powder. I never buy powdered sugar. I don't bake hardly anything. I bake cobblers that don't require. But now I see, sometime when I'm making a cobbler, the sweetness isn't there from the granulated, and I end up using a lot. So now I'm thinking maybe I could put like a spoonful of powdered, but I don't know what's in powdered sugar. What's in powdered sugar here? Oh my God. Powdered sugar is sugar and cornstarch. It says it right here. Sugar and cornstarch. So it's probably way more sugar than it is starch. That's weird. Okay. Now let me open this Argo. Whew. The Argo. After tasting all those others, It's good to taste. Start corn. Okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got the squeak. Now I'm opening these before I'm done with the other two. But I'm just curious. Is it okay here? I discovered Argo before Kingsford. I mean, yeah, you heard about King. I didn't know nothing about Kingsford. I used to see Argo. I got an old Argo box. That box gotta be. I'm gonna display it one day. That box has That box has. I said it again. That box has to be one of the original boxes. So let's see here. Here's my Kingsford. Oh. Mm-hmm. I think on sweet and flavor and thickness, they're pretty neck and neck this time. So that's good. So I know I have these. And they don't have to be scented with a soap or anything, which I think I need to be letting that go. But September 11th on this one. And October 11th on this one. 2026. All right, ladies. So I'm trying to attempt to do shorter videos, which these two are longer. And thank you for hanging out with me in these rough cornstarch streets. I learned a lot today. Rice flour. I'm going to study what I could use rice flour for. I'm going to study what I could use powdered sugar for. I didn't mean to call it a mess because I've been eating powdered sugar all my life in baked goods, you know. But I did that one wrong. Maybe I need to reread those directions when I go back through my notes. Because you all know I like an experiment, you know. Ain't nothing like a good experiment. So, I think that's going to be it for today. I hope that don't end up being a thumbnail. But I really don't even care. I thank God I've been getting a pretty good sleep. And it's sunny but not too sunny. It's a nice day. I got to go to the bank. I got some bills to pay. And thank you for hanging with me in these cornstarch streets.